Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, a bit of a different one. I recently purchased a PlayStation 4 controller off eBay for I believe it was £22. So one of these Wave Blue ones. When I got it, plugged it in, battery doesn't hold charge. It's obviously a counterfeit one because it's not even a, when you look inside it, it's not a genuine circuit board or genuine battery inside it. So what I did was contacted the seller. He offered to give me a refund and allowed me to hang on to the controller at the same time, so happy days there. What I did do then was went and bought this is a damaged original PS4 controller. Only damage that I can see is the so you see that there, the R2 button. Yeah, the R2 button is slightly damaged off the side, as you can see. So what I plan to do is take the insides out of this, swap it into the Wave Blue shell. Right, so first up we have the DualShock, the counterfeit one. So let's get it out of the package. It is fairly well packaged. You'd almost be convinced that is a genuine one, you know. It comes with a very generic, cheap cable and just your usual instruction manual. Which, in fairness, you know, somebody who was just buying this for their son or their brother or whatever, you know, you wouldn't really even be able to tell, apart from the fact that it doesn't work. So let's get that set that aside for the meantime, and we'll get into this now. So what I'm using to open this is just a generic sort of electrical tool set, really. Just comes with your typical screwdriver and bits, your wee pry tools, etc. But I don't think I'll need any of them for doing this job. Just the screwdriver should do the business. So seems to be, yeah, just a standard wee Phillips head screws in it. So let's get started. Let me pick out the right bit. Now the next issue. So I've never actually had one of these PS4 controllers apart before. I've done the 360, PS3 ones, and various other different consoles over the years. So at the end of the day, they're all pretty much the same inside, aren't they? Really. You know what? On second thoughts, we'll just go with a wee pry tool here, just to see. Probably loads of you sitting there screaming at the screen, going, no, don't do it like that. But hey, you can learn somehow, don't you? There we go. Okay, so that seems to be, if I can get this boy out now. Okay. Right, we should have a rubbing cable for the back light here. Should be just a matter of pulling this wee guy out. Tail light. There we are. Okay, so it's the LT one that looks a bit dodgy, but worst thing I'd see with these Sega controllers is the dirt on them. Pretty nasty. Okay. So that seems to be all genuine there. Alright, so I mean, this is a dodgy one here. Oh yeah. As you can see the wee tab is broke off there on one side, just here. It's okay there, but it's completely missing on that side, so that's why that controller was faulty. So just as well we have the full thing to replace it with now. So what we have here is the small light bar. So we'll just remove the wee white piece there. It should then allow us to take this bit of plastic off. And again, 2 small Phillips screws in there for the circuit board for the charger. So we'll pop them guys out. As the screws go bouncing everywhere. And there we have it. So I will set these older parts that I'm not going to be using to the side. Keep the main part that I will be using there. And I will just disconnect this battery. And this wee cover for the battery should pop off, I believe. I just held on a couple of clips. Yeah, it looks to be. Let's get this wee guy in. There we are. Okay, so that. Not sure if I'll need that again, but we will see. So I'm just wondering. Right, so this whole. There seems to be like an inner housing on this controller, like another shell as well as outer shell that holds everything in place here. So we will just take out, there's a small screw just here, so we will remove that. I would imagine that holds the whole inner shell in. So what I'll do is I'll leave that to one side separate so I know where that belongs to. So let's see. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we seem to have another ribbon cable just here. So I'm just going to gently lift up the cover there, the clasp. I'm going to pull that out. That should free that board up somewhat. Yeah. So let's see if this full housing can come out now. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so there we have the full housing out now. That's the small touch panel for the front. We might use that. And there's a dirty, grimy, greasy original front cover. So what we seem to have here is just a full unit that I should be able to transplant straight into the other one. But what I'll do is I'll change these wee thumbsticks here, because as you can see, that one there is pretty pretty wore away. What I do have is some new thumbsticks here, but I'll just use the ones on the new controller. May as well, no point opening. I bought these ones here to actually put on an Xbox, but that'll come at an hour date. So now that we have this full wee unit out, I will just have to transfer over the R2 button and get it transferred across. So let's do that now. Well, actually, we'll just pop out the old bits there for that one. And let me see if we can work out how to take it up. There we go. So the front L1s and R1 just fly off and hit you in the face. They just come off the gats. So again, set them aside. Just clear my working area here. That wasn't a smart thing to do. That definitely was not a smart thing to do with my screws, but oh well. So set that all up there out of the way in the meantime, and we will now tackle this bad boy. Second thoughts, when I tilted that cover up and knocked all the screws away, in case you're wondering what happened there, it won't really matter because I'll be using these new screws from this unit, so that's not really much of a problem. Been a while since I've done one of these videos. Most of the time I just film, or I don't film stuff, I like projects I'm working on, I just my dirt in the door is scandalous. Normally I just, if I'm working on a project, I just do it myself in my own time, don't bother filming it, but you know, it's something I enjoy, so I thought I may as well back in it. There's a lot of good YouTubers out there doing stuff like this too, so always give you inspiration to get back at it. Some of my last hardware videos were years ago, years ago, so on older generation stuff like a PS3 and Xbox 360 and stuff like that. You know, which I still enjoy. I mean, it's still off camera now, but I still have my 360 and my Xbox. I was going to say Xbox One, but original Xbox sitting here. Beside hooked up to my computer monitors. So let's try and get this boy open right without actually breaking anything, which would be nice. I have to be very careful with trigger buttons because they can break very handy. From the wee bit of research I was doing online there, you can sort of break them pretty easily when you're taking up the back casing off here. So, well, this is a different design. Okay. Okay, so that's a bit strange. You probably noticed a slight change in camera angle. I'll try to get it back to where it was. My camera just randomly shut off there for some reason. Now let's get back to taking this guy apart. We have the battery out there, so we're moving on now to this wee battery cover. So again, I'll just use the original in this. Okay, so that's all hooked up. I mean, the main problem, I could try a battery on this, but at the same time, you just know it's not top quality when you see the circuit boards. So we will just, again, small wee clip here, we pop that off and pop that guy out. Take this screw out here. I'm actually using the wrong screwdriver size for that, but there we go. So that should allow this full unit to pop out now. Yeah, there we are. So there we go. What I'll do is I'll transfer over, can I get them off gently, these thumbsticks, put them onto the Genuine controller. Which is easier said than done, seemingly, for some reason. Just my incompetence, perhaps. Well, there we go. Okay. Half the battle done now. So, we'll pop this touch sensor out because, well, we just can't guarantee it's going to be any good, can we? Let's be honest about it. Sure. Back like that. Okay. What? Ooh, and they disappear there. So that's obviously the wee button up there. Let me just check this controller to see. Yeah, somewhere. Very, very somewhere. So. I don't know if should I swap over that board there? I probably should, so for the sake of the wee charging board. Just for the sake of it, so. Let me see. Right, buttons next. These buttons have this wee catch there, whereas these ones don't. Genuine ones don't. They just have a stop. Right, so seems on further inspection that it's just not going to be possible to swap these over. Where we have the printed screen here for the face buttons, connects on the circuit board along here on this one. So you're sort of, to say this hole, you're off the right hand side of this hole, whereas the Genuine one, the printed screen comes through the center, sort of below the hole, the touchpad hole. So it's looking very much like this is not going to be possible, which is unfortunate, but I mean, what I've done, I swapped the trackpad over, so what we can do here is, well, the only thing we can really do is put this back together again and see if, well, essentially the only thing we're doing here is putting a new battery in it. So, which is disappointing, but that's to be expected with different versions of controllers. Essentially, especially if you're buying knockoffs, you can never guarantee that they're going to be 100% compatible. You'd like to think sometimes they can be, but there we go. There's a wee life lesson for us. I mean, what I could do, if I wanted to swap the motors, for example, because the motors look weak, very, very weak. Well, the weights on them, sorry, are very, very weak. What we could do is we could swap the motors over, which wouldn't be too difficult. It's just a couple of the solder tabs there. So what I might do is, well, I'll tell you what, before I go to all that bother, we will build this back up with the way it is and go from there. If it works with the new battery, I guess we're just staying with the new battery in it. So we will see how that goes. Let me see, is that panel going to be different too then? The touch panel? Something very stupid hold me back there, and that thing was me. So this wee awkward wee boy up here to clip in. Seems to be him. Okay. We had one wee long bolt goes in there. Okay, so we will clip in the original battery holder, but I will put in the genuine Sony battery this time. And I've just written, well, see the battery, everything's different in this controller. Even the battery cable length is different, so that is that done. Right, let's move on to this wee boy here. See, I'm doubting if that'll even, yeah, it's even that there's completely different as well, so. Take off this white piece, take it off the glass. It isn't even stuck in. Okay. Oh, no. Just goes to show, I thought that was stuck out at an angle. I thought, oh Jesus, it's popped out, but it hasn't. There you go, no mistake. Okay, so that's that wee piece, clipped back into place, where it should be. Batteries in. And if we can manage to put this wee cable back into its rightful place. One more trip now, see how it turns on. Nope. So let's get a USB cable. I will give that a second. I mean that's what it was doing before, that sort of orangey yellow light. Every time you hit the PS button. As soon as you hit the PS button, it goes off. I mean, the controller is still picked up on the PC, so I mean, it has been recognised, it's just it's not being recognised by Bluetooth. So I thought maybe it was a battery issue, you know, maybe it was having a cheap out battery. So if I take this part out, see if it doesn't hold, still not holding charge, which is strange. I don't know why that is. But what we'll do in the meantime is, while it's building up a bit of a charge, we'll stick these screws back in it. change that tip, because that tip is no good. Keeps slipping out. I can test on the PC. I want to test this on the PC. I mean, it comes up that everything works, that the buttons work again, but it's just there's no Bluetooth connectivity. Even with, see, I'm gonna hold the power button down. Still nothing. And if I go into my phone here, go to Bluetooth, and I'm doing a Bluetooth scan. It'll scan and scan and scan, just not pop up. Yeah. There's a couple of things here, available devices, but there could be people next door, or you just never know. I want to try to connect to them. So I'll try to connect. I couldn't pair. Try this one. This is pairing. But we're still flashing yellow lights. So I mean, every time we hit the PS button, the yellow light turns off, and even when you hold it, the yellow light won't come back on again until you let go, and then there it is. So, bit of a strange one. Like I say, works on the PC, wired. So I mean, it is an alternative to using my Xbox One controller for the PC. My only concern is I've put the good battery in here. Well, the genuine battery in that. I mean, 2 months I'll pull it apart, I suppose. But okay, so bit of a failed experiment there on that one. We still have this controller. I mean, it does work on the PC. It doesn't just, for some reason, won't connect to Bluetooth. Bit of a failed experiment there, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still, it's now it works on the PC now, just doesn't work on the PlayStation. I had to borrow a friend's PlayStation when I got it to test it, to see if it was working. Because I planned to buy a PlayStation, maybe one with a faulty drive or something, and swap the drive out, and then I'd have the controller, because a lot of the ones on eBay that have a faulty drive don't have a controller or any leads with them. So got the blue one, tested it on a friend's one, and no good. Tested on the computer, worked okay on the computer, but at the end of the day it's meant to work with the PlayStation, and it wasn't as advertised. So thankfully Sega gave me my money back, but also allowed me to keep the controller, like I said earlier. So what I'll do now is this boyo here, at the end of the day, it's just, I believe, just an R2 button, just a wee stem broke off it. So if I can find that on eBay with a couple of wee clips, wee spring clips with it, then happy days. That's that'll be another one fix. It won't be a waste of money from there. So thanks for coming on that journey. Even though it wasn't a successful one. Should have a few more videos up hopefully over the next few weeks now as I get back into the swing of things. So if you can hit like and subscribe, the video will be greatly appreciated. And thanks for tuning in. See you next time.